Hi, everybody. It's good to be back on video. I hope you've all been doing well. Thanks for joining live if you are or watching the replay. Today, I wanted to share just for a couple moments about bids for connection or bids for attention. So this is what really millennia of wisdom, but also decades of couples research is really showing clearly that if you want to be a great lover, you have to train your mind to spot your mate's bids for attention and connection. Now, masterful marriages catch and respond to most people's bids for connection or attention. And a bid might be something like a question, it could even be a sigh. It may be a simple statement, noticing something in the environment, noticing the weather, noticing something that was moved in the house. But really, the principle is this: whenever your spouse says something within earshot of you and it's clearly not intended for another individual, they ask a question, they even sigh, oftentimes there is a hope for a response, of course. We don't want to go through marriage feeling as though our partner never listens, they're tuned out, and they just don't care. Now, in the 40 years of research with 3,000 couples, what they found is that couples on the pathway to divorce miss 50 to 80% of their spouse's bids for attention. 50 to 80% are missed. Now, there's one individual that called this death by 1,000 cuts. And that's exactly the principle that we're talking about here, that the little mundane moments over the course of years and decades accumulate into the type of marriage where when you look back on the history of your relationship, you either feel like your bids for attention and connection have been honored and responded to kindly, or they've been ignored, devalued, and you feel taken for granted. So in order to train our minds to spot bids for connection, I want you to remember two things. The first thing is you're always turning one of three directions with your mate, with your spouse. Okay, we're either turning toward them, we're turning away from them, ignoring or stonewalling, or we're turning against them. Irritation, frustration. They're trying to connect with you and you're too busy, and it's, leave me alone. I'm working right now. It's sort of a snippy attitude. It could even be worse. It could be more of a harsh word to your spouse. So that's turning away and against. Turning toward is what we want to do, okay? Now, the second thing that I'd like for you to remember is that every time you respond to your mate's bid for connection, you're making a deposit into their love bank. And the more that that person's love bank is in the black, meaning that they have a surplus, a positive balance in their account, the more that inevitably when you blow it, and you have a bad day and you overreact or you forget something, hopefully not an anniversary, but we're all human, right? So you're going to fail your partner. There's enough of a positive balance that negative hit on the love bank still leaves them feeling loved by you, and you can more quickly and easily repair. So I want to encourage you to train your mind and make it an intentional focus to spot when your spouse is trying to connect with you. It may be subtle, it may not be very overt, but it's very, very important. And over the years, it will accumulate into a much larger account that's either in the red or in the black. So I hope this was helpful. I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.